Hey guys, Luftangreifer here as always, and today I'll be showing the latest gameplay trailer of Escape from Tarkov while explaining you guys what's going on the screen. To begin with, I first want to quickly introduce what exactly this new game is all about and why and how it's related to Contract Wars. Now, the Escape from Tarkov, EFT in short, was originally revealed in November the 5th along with a cinematic trailer and a brand new website. The project started 7 years ago with only few people working as a team and later on merged production with Absolute Soft, the dev team of Contract Wars, to create Battlestate. This is why EFT was being and is being advertised and promoted all around Contract Wars social media platforms such as vk.com, Congregate, and the official Facebook page. To explain what EFT is in short, it's a MMORPG realistic first-person shooter taking place in a fictional Russian industrial city called Tarkov. And yes, that's kind of confusing, basically saying ham sandwich with ice cream and pepper sauce, it's all mixed up. But to make it easier to understand, the gameplay is going to be similar to those seen in Tom Clancy's Division or Destiny according to the dev team. What separates EFT from the two games I mentioned though is its unforgiving realism and combat, but I'll talk about that later on in the video. Players will be part of mercenary groups as we know as Bear, USEC, and even what seems like a new faction could be AI, fight in various environments from cramped industrial compounds to open forests to escape from the Tarkov city. This will be the key game mode of EFT called the Raid, but devs has also mentioned traditional quick switching arcade mode as well as free roam, more of a open world experience where maximum of 64 players survive in a map 16 square kilometers large. Jumping into the gameplay, we can immediately notice some resemblance to Contract Wars, especially the weapon modeling and texturing. No doubt they are graphically superior even when compared with weapons in Contract Wars at the highest settings. However, there's something about guns made by Absolute Soft that makes it kinda look similar, which is a huge plus. The AK-74 he's holding looks marvelous. You can also tell a big difference in character models and animation. That is certainly an improvement from polygon looking soldier from Contract Wars. Battlestate has also mentioned customizable face and head equipments in the works, so that's something to look forward for, stealing gears from other players that you killed. As they move up the stairs, you can hear them talk in Russian, but I believe this was added during the editing phase to add more immersion to the trailer. However, it's very possible that we will have access to some kind of a VoIP system in the final release, or radio templates to say the least. After Bear contractors reach the top floor, the opposing USEC makes its appearance for the first time. Guy with a shotty, bolt-action rifle, and AR-15 variant. You can see the laser pointers and Ampeg tactical device are no longer simple stat boosters, but actually serves a huge purpose in-game. We can also start talking about how ambitious and serious the dev team are about creating realism in EFT. There's almost zero heads-up display, at least in this game mode, no crosshair, no health bar. You even have to manually check your ammunition to see how many rounds you got in that casket magazine. The only HUD icon I saw in this video was inventory quick slot bar at the top and health status indicator when your character gets injured. As one of the Bear contractor tries to loot the body of a dead soldier, USEC with a shotty blasts out the door, taking him out, as well as the second guy shot through the crack of the wall by a sniper. This is when things starts to get really tense and interesting. You can see the third and last member of Bear is using his secondary tilted sight for CQB engagement, similar to what you see in Project Reality and Battlefield, as well as integrated cover system to minimize his body exposure. There is no cheesy third-person view in the game according to the dev team, even though you see some footage in the trailer, so no peeking through the wall while being covered, typically seen in Arma and DayZ franchise. He pulls out a grenade, pins out and tosses into the hallway, and aftermath of this explosion is just spectacular. There's no dynamic destruction in the game, but you can still see all the dust from the explosion and blast, knocking down the door and one of the ceiling lights falling off. And at this point I'm starting to think that you really shouldn't compare Contract Wars and EFT. There's no similarities between the two except the fact that they take place in the same universe, but if you're seeking for traditional match-based shooter, it's better to just wait for Contract Wars Standalone or 2.0 being made by Absolute Soft. The firefight ends when Bear moves down to the storage room and engages the last two remaining USEC members, but I'll let you guys see this part yourself. Here you can see detailed hit detection taking place. He is hurt and limping and requires immediate medical attention. It's not only the bullets that you need to fear of, dehydration, temperature management, and other various environmental factors will affect your character. To introduce you guys a few more realistic factors, firearms performs accordingly to real-life ballistics, penetrating walls and armor, deflecting and splitting into bits and pieces, as well as misfire, jamming possibly, and detailed full-on customization and crafting of parts to attach to your rifle. Wildlife will also be part of the environment, not to be a key gameplay feature, but to add immersion for the players. No zombie, no mutated and radiated creatures like you see in Stalker, but pure hardcore and realistic combat experience. At the end, EFT is not an open-world survival MMO like DayZ, Minecraft, and Rust, but it surely isn't a simple first-person shooter either. I'm really excited to see how far this ambitious project can go, and to try it out myself, play with my friends once it's released. EFT is roughly 70% complete feature-wise, 30% content-wise, and plans to release in the second quarter of 2016. If you want to take part in the making of this game as fast as you can, sign up for the closed beta planned in early next year from the link in the description below. Finally, just a quick shout out to one of the Contract Wars community manager, NQs, who is apparently sick and AWOL for a couple weeks. He's the one hosting all the awesome contests on Facebook and Congregate, as well as some of the giveaways I've done on my channel, so thanks for making all that possible, and hope you get better soon. That's it for this video. Let me know what you think about the gameplay reveal trailer of EFT, and I'll see you guys in the next one.